It's Jew time with Pastor
Everybody, it's Pastor Steph, and you're on with It's Due Time with Pastor Steph, Virtual Experience Volume 1, the post show. Can you believe that we have already gone through the entire week? Whoa, this week has flown by. So, you know what I'm going to ask you? Where have you been all week? Okay, in the nighttime, I'm not even going to talk about the daytime. I'm going to talk about all the stuff you've missed in the nighttime. We've got Monday, we have relationship clinic. Tuesday, we had church folk. Wednesday, we had the Veterans Day, and we had Women of Worship. Thursday, we had credit financial stuff. We had Pastor Rob with the mental behavior and the mental issues. We had Friday. Where am I? Today's Saturday. Friday. Man, oh man, did we go out with a bang. The men reigned and did it well. We had a full show last night. We had Mr. Michael Singer, the breast cancer survivor from the American Cancer Society. We had the men of warfare. We had our Pastor Ed, and we had our Minister Greg Moore, and the both of them talked about the mentorship program. So we were power packed all week, and I know I've missed some stuff. We had on Tuesday, we had the premiere of our 2 cents, my 2 cents, where we do the review over the movie. That was hilarious. If you missed that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so make sure you go back and watch. You know, in the morning I say go back and listen, and tonight I'm saying go back and watch. Tonight, you're going to spend some time with the Due Time crew again. And remember, I want you to send me all your questions for the Due Time crew. Okay? They're here. They're available. You're not going to be able to ask them any questions anytime soon because it's going to be another few months before we do this again. Okay? So, I want to make sure that I remind you about our mystery box. Remember on Sunday, Ben Shakti told you about the mystery box. And we've been giving away books all week from our dynamic authors. They have been guests on our show. And I'm telling you, every one of our authors have smashed it on their interview. Okay? So we're going to make sure tonight, and maybe that one might be you. Okay, so let me go over the criteria of winning the mystery box. Okay, now remember we told you had to remember something from each night. Don't say you weren't warned. You were warned. So here are the questions. What couple was in the relationship clinic? What couple was in the relationship clinic? What was the church folk topic? What was the church folk topic? What was the women of worship topic? What did they talk about? What was Pastor Rob's topic? Pastor Rob, remember him? What was Pastor Rob's topic? And last but not least, number 5, name 2 things Pastor Steph says in her closing. You ready for that? 2 things. 2 things that Pastor Steph says in her closing. Okay, so here's the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna come back later, and we're gonna give you, the questions again. You're gonna have till midnight to submit your answers. The coach for Christian life. No, I'm sorry. Scrap that. Go to. No, I was right. Okay, I'm getting it all mixed up. Go to Coach for Christian Life and go into my message and tell me what your answers were. Okay? 5 questions you got the answers to. Tell me. The one who gets the most answers correct will be the one who wins the mystery box. Tomorrow, we will announce on YouTube who the winner is. Okay? So I'm not even going to tell you what time. Just keep on checking until you see the winner page. Okay? So let me go over those questions again. What was the name of the couple who was in the relationship clinic? What was the topic of church folk? What was the topic of women of worship? What was Pastor Rob's conversation about? And name 2 things that Pastor Steph says in her closing. Okay? So you have no excuse. I've given it to you twice. All right? So we've got a power pack night ready for you. We're closing it down tonight, and it's so hard to say goodbye. It's so hard. I have had so much time, such a good time with you. So before we go to that, I want to just say, are you enjoying my Pink Panther shirt? Well, I have to tell you, was that the Pink Panther? My black, I'm just so twisted. See what happens when it's time to go? I can't even get anything together. My Black Panther shirt, okay? It's Black Panther, Black Power, okay? This is a Stephanie original. Yes, this is my own original design. How do you like it? Tell me what you like in the notes, okay? Let me know. Give it up in the chat. Let me know what you think, okay? So we are promoting It's Personalized. That's our embroidery entity, and we have been seeing it all week. You've been seeing it in the I Wear Me promos. You've seen it on the Do Time Crew. You've seen it on the men. Real Men Wear Pink. You've seen it on Shantice. It's been floating all week, okay? So I want to hear what you think. Tell me what you think of the shirts that you've seen promoted, but especially how you like this one, okay? And I'm sitting in the right position so that you can really see it, okay? So you know what? Thank you so much for joining us again. It has been a phenomenal week. I am so happy to have had you with me. So we're getting ready to announce the winner of the prize. We'll be right back.
What is necessary to change a person is to change his awareness of himself. Hi, my name is Stacey Taggart Cotton. I'm the author of I'm Not a Dime Piece, I'm a Masterpiece, A Journey to Self-Actualization and Transcendency. Self-actualization is the desire for self-fulfillment, namely the tendency for an individual to become actualized in who he is potentially. It is you being all that you can be. My book is a short read, an easy read, but it's not just a book. It is a little workbook that asks questions and prompts you to think about who you are, prompts you to think about your relationships, and where you're going in this journey, purpose of life, to be all that you can be. If you're interested in purchasing, you may do so at Amazon.com for only $15. Go ahead. It's time for us to be our best selves, but we must do the work.
Hey, y'all. What's up? It's your girl, Shantice. I'm back. And as Pastor Steph has mentioned, It's Personalized has been floating all through somewhere in one of my It's Personalized tops. I don't know if you can see it right now, but I'm wearing it. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta promote my stuff. I gotta promote my clothing brand. How y'all been liking the commercials? You been liking the I Weigh Me commercials? Put that in the comments too. It's our soft launch. Soft launch is so that I can get the feedback to see what it is that you guys like. Okay, so Wednesday night, I made an announcement about the prize that we were going to announce last night, but because the men just tore the live stream all the way down, I ain't have no time to give out this prize. So, like I stated Wednesday, our next prize, the Alabaster Box by Renita M. Hoof, this was our next prize. And it was going to the face that I saw the most Monday through Wednesday. And the winner is, I don't know how to do that sound, Ladina McGleese. Ladina, congratulations. You have won the Alabaster Box by Renita M. Hoof. This is a phenomenal book. She was on It's Due Time with Pastor Steph one morning. Pastor Steph will post the date that she was on so that you can go back and take a listen. But congratulations. This book is, from what I remember her describing about it, it was great. So this will be shipped to you, God's fans, next week, Ladina. Again, congratulations. Everyone put congratulations to Ladina in the comments. Yes, but real quick, before I go, I did want to mention Pastor Steph and I did say back on Sunday that we had a mystery box that we would be giving away today, because today is the post show. Okay, so this is actually one of the prizes in the book. I'm in the box. It's in the book. Okay. I'm not a dime piece. I'm a masterpiece by Miss Stacy Taggart Cotton. Okay. So real quick, I'm gonna just read the back. Real quick. Once Stacy viewed life from a place of disappointment and hurt. She has now overcome and is much closer to her truth and her purpose. She understands that he that began a good work in you will complete it. Join Stacy and create the life that you have been destined to live. There is greatness within you. Search your soul, look deep, and find the masterpiece within. Okay, so whoever can answer those questions that Pastor Steph just asked will receive this as just one of the prizes in the mystery box. This is not the prize, it's one of the prizes. So this is also another must read. We've been getting some phenomenal books from these Black authors. It's been crazy. So in advance, congratulations to whoever's going to win this. And again, congratulations to Ladina for winning the Alabaster Box, the broken Alabaster Box, I'm sorry. So congratulations. Be right back with you guys.
It's Due Time with Pastor Steph.
Hey everybody, it's Pastor Steph. Join us Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Blog Talk Radio, where we discuss matters of the heart, mind, and spirit. We talk about everything. Make sure you catch our church folk segment, The Switch with Shantice, the women of worship on Wednesday, and especially the men of warfare on Friday. If you miss us in the morning, that's okay. You can pick us up later on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and so many more platforms. Make sure you don't miss us. Check it out. Welcome back to It's Due Time with Pastor Steph, Virtual Experience Volume 1, post-show / party. Oh, so two books that we just gave away. Alabaster Box and I'm Not a Dime Piece, I'm a Masterpiece. And that was a little spoiler. We're going to put that book in the mystery box. Well, remember I told you we're going to do the Due Time crew tonight again. So come on in the house, Due Time crew. Come join me. Post-show / party. Hey, there's Minister AJ and then Pastor Ed and Pastor Darling. Brother
Vivian, unmute your mic.
Thank you.
All right, we all here?
Oh,
Can you read the comment? Yes. She tried to leave me out. She didn't tell me who met.
okay, we just stepping in shot to do the shot. All right. This is at the top of the screen. You want to get rid of it? Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Oh, okay. Everybody.
Someone is trying to enter the studio. Okay.
Let them in. So they can get out of the way. All right. How are you all?
Good.
Fine.
Good. How are you doing?
Everything is everything.
I'm well. We got Pastor Charlotte and Minister AJ in the house. We didn't get them last week. I'm not last week, the other day. So welcome. We're glad to have you.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
All right. We got some questions for the Due Time crew. And one of the questions is, Tamika's not here, right? No. Okay, so I got to move on.
Oh, Miss Ellen Natisha with the fresh deal trying to come in.
Oh.
All right. So we got one question for Minister AJ.
Am I single? It depends on who's asking.
Right out the box. Right out the box.
Okay, Minister AJ, they want to know, did you go to clown school? So you tell us on the Due Time Crew morning show. So they want to know, did you go to clown school?
Absolutely. It was either clown school, Sunday school, or college. And so I chose clown school. And it was only 10 weeks, 2.5 hours each week. I came out of school after the 10 hours on a Thursday, and I had my first show that Saturday, and that was probably about 19 years ago. And you know, back then it was $50 an hour. And I was like, if it's this easy to make $50, then hey, then it's 20 something years later, still doing it. Of course, it's a lot more than $50 an hour. They didn't teach you much in clown school because the less you know, the more money they can make off of you. So yeah.
How was that? How was that? How was that?
Listen, if you don't really know your stuff or whatever, they'll pay you $50. But when you know what you know and you're good at what you do, you'll say, forget the $50, pay me the $250. You know what I mean? Pay me the $100 an hour.
Okay. That makes sense. And they also want to know, hold on.
Oh, look at Lady Tamika.
And Lady Tamika. And Brother Adam. Okay. They also want to know, do you like evil clown killer movies?
punishment.
No. I have the movie It. I just never watched
See,
it.
that's what happens when you're in the South.
Yeah, I never watched
What'd
it.
you say?
No.
Do you like evil clown movies?
No. Not at all.
You never watched it?
No. I bought the DVD. I just never watched it. I'll wait till after my clown career is over.
Okay, you got questions? No, no more. Okay. Brother Al. Ooh, Brother Al. When are you going to propose to the love of your life?
Aww.
Woo! It's a surprise. I can't tell that right now.
Okay. Listen, if you're watching and you have questions for the Do Time crew, make sure you put it in the chat, okay? Because I got some here. Let me see. Lady Tamika, they want to know, do you have any siblings?
I have one brother. That's it.
Wow.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Oh, okay. All right. Pastor Kale's not here.
He said the room is full. He can't get in. The same thing happened to me too.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pastor Charlie, they want to know, how long have you been a pastor?
I've been a pastor for 4 years.
Wow.
Nice, Pastor Charlie.
4 years.
Okay. Boy, that was that's the shortest answer you've ever given.
Say that again? Say the question again?
I thought you were going to say more. I said that's the shortest answer you've ever given.
I'm learning how to keep it small.
She's waiting on her honorarium.
She's saving it for later.
Oh, okay. Well, now that we're on the pastor tip, Pastor Ed, how long have you been in the pastoring business?
Okay. Started as a senior pastor in 2002, but as a youth pastor in 1996.
Wow. So when you first started pastoring, you were in Texas or here in New York?
Texas. It was, as the youth pastor, Texas. Senior pastoring, I was in New York.
Okay. How have you enjoyed that journey?
It's been a great journey. It hasn't always been easy, but you know, God has kept me, and I'm happy to be in His will. So it's good.
Okay. Pastor Sean, how have you enjoyed that journey? Pastor Sean.
Yes.
How have you enjoyed the journey of pastoring?
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been good. It's been good. Interesting. Learning people.
Okay, that's been the most challenging.
The most challenging has been for me as a pastor is being able to see people for who they really are when they come up against you, of dealing with the different situations. I had, different incidents that, I thought people was for the ministry and they came to fight against it. So that was my most challenging.
Okay. What's been your most challenging, Pastor Ed?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess Maya Angelou used to say, when people show you who they are, believe them. Well, when the Holy Spirit shows you who someone is, you have to believe him. So I guess the disappointment, where individuals present themselves as one thing, or you believe they're one thing, and then later you find out it's a whole other story. So I guess people have been the challenge.
Okay. What about you, Elder Natisha? How long have you been in the ministry?
I have been in the ministry. I was ordained a elder in 2013, and was a minister before that since 2000. And so it's been like 20 years or so. And I think the most challenging is just really being able to separate, what happens in the ministry from who you were called to be, like making that separation.
Okay. Wow. Okay. We got all the pastors out the way. Pastor Kale, you said the other day that how you got to the journey of pastoring, but you didn't say how long you've been in the ministry. How long have you been preaching?
Well, I've been preaching for close to, I want to say 25 years now.
Wow. And what's been the most challenging, either as a pastor or just the preaching part of it?
As a preacher, it really hasn't been too much challenging. The biggest challenge is as a pastor. Like I said before, people are people, man. It's really wild because, again, when you see the same people every Sunday, like the others say, you get to see people for who they really, really are. Now, I will say that I have a bunch of folks, who are really, really loyal and who are really down to earth. But in the beginning, when the church was passed over to me, there were some folks in there that I didn't agree with, so yeah, it was a lot of bumping of heads.
Okay. Wow. Minister AJ, how long have you been at this ministering, pastoring thing?
24, 34, 6. Since I was a baby. I was born into this. You can't join it. You got to be born in it now. 18 years for me. 18 years.
Wow. What's been the most challenging?
Breath.
Breath?
People's breaths. Breath.
Oh my Lord.
So the most challenging the most challenging thing for me was being young. My pastor who ordained me started pastoring when he was about 21, 22. And then a lot of us in the ministry were young right behind him. So having older people listen to you, that's been the most challenging. Like when I got there, the youth leader was about 90 years old. So that was a challenge. So I had to work with a 90-year-old lady when I became the youth minister of United Nations Church International. It was quite a task, She wanted to play senior citizen bingo. The kids wanted to go on field trips. It was a tough time.
Wow.
And you said breath.
I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking. You the main one.
You did. You made me think I was crazy.
I've worked with her. And it could be a circle of us. And she'll be like, whose breath is that?
That's before I had a ministry. I'm telling my past life.
That was in what you said, Pastor K. That's in your former life?
That's in my former life.
Oh my goodness. Brother Al, you're an actor. One of the things you do is acting. How long have you been an actor?
Man, let me see here. 6, carry the 1. I would say about 16 years.
Okay.
No longer, maybe about 20.
Wow. Well, how you go from 16 to 20?
Because I forgot to carry the 3.
So what's you know what? What's been the most challenging, even in the acting?
Honestly, the most challenging thing has been jealousy, and I had to get myself because people see me, I laugh and joke, but when I get on stage, I bring it, and some people are not able to keep up with what I'm doing, and the jealousy comes in. So that's been the hardest thing of a person being jealous. Where I remember being in a show, and actually the person wrote the show and they were playing beside me. And I kind of outshined them, and when we went backstage, they told me to bring it down some.
Wow. Well, Tamika, you also are an actress. So how long have you been in that field?
I want to say like I was born for it. I know AJ said it, but honestly, it seems like I've been doing theatrics all my life, one way or another, whether it be in church or in schools, or somebody would solicit me. I would say at least about 20 years off and on.
Wow. So what's been the most challenging?
People taking advantage of your gift, knowing that you can do stuff, and it's not that I don't have a problem doing a free event. That's not the case. But sometimes people will manipulate you because they know that you have the ability to, and they know that you're available. And sometimes they don't even appreciate your gift for what it is. They'll ask you to do something 2 or 3 days later. When the event, like I've had people ask me 2 days before Thanksgiving if I would get a group together. That's just not possible. It's just not feasible. And it's just you want it, but you're not giving me the time to express my creativity to the best of my ability.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so who else? There's Vivian. So Vivian, I have a question for you.
Vivian, how do you feel being in a circle with other powerful people of God? Being in a circle with pastors and ministers, like people who really have strong pull in the Christian arena. How does that feel?
I feel honored, for one. I feel honored that God would put me in a place where I'm amongst pastors and elders and, people way above my level in a sense. I'm hoping that, well, I already know, but I'm looking forward to learning from you all and growing the things that I need to grow because I'm amongst you all. So it feels good that he would choose me, little old me, as we like to say, to be a part of this.
Wow. Okay.
I got a question. Pastor Steph, how long you been a pastor?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Say that again.
I said, Pastor Steph, how long have you been a pastor?
Oh, okay. I'll come back to that. I got to think of a lie.
What you doing? You're going to get struck by light. Shantice, move. The lightning bolt is coming.
I'll come back to that. But Dwayne, you have been the cookie man here for us on this Due Time with Pastor Steph. But nobody knows you have a history in acting. You're a dynamic actor. How long have you been acting?
Wow, I've been doing that since I think about 18, 19 years on and off. I started off as an actor and then I moved into assistant director, then director. But I love working with those who create their own content. And the only challenging part of it is that you're doing it for the craft of it and not for the money, the monetary gains for it. So, you better have a nice paying job. Just, but I've worked with a lot of wonderful, great people in the past. Some of them, I still keep in contact with to find out how they're doing. But yeah, pretty much I started off as an actor, then director, and then on and on from that point.
You broke up. What were you saying? You broke up. Go back. You have nothing to ask.
What is he acting like?
He practicing for the new Helen Keller.
Yeah, right.
He practicing for the new Helen Keller.
What was the most challenging thing to you in the acting? Outside of the money.
Besides the money part, I would say memorizing the lines. Memorizing the lines. Yeah, memorizing the lines. I mean, sometimes you get like paragraphs of lines that you have to remember. But I think when you become the character, the lines automatically come to you faster. So you got to become. You can't act on stage. You have to become. That's the easiest way to do it.
Okay. There's a question in here for Pastor Charlotte. Okay, ready? Now listen closely, Pastor Charlotte. We know you've grown, and this was your past life, your former life. But give us a good story of you growing things.
Shay.
Well, usually when I have instance when I'm in church and they really have got to my last nerve, I will go into the office and close the door and throw a little, few things around off the desk, and then I'll briefly pray and come back out.
And
you want to hear about when they forgot your birthday? That's the story.
Yes, they forget my birthday. That's one.
But wait. You threw the stuff in the office and then you went back out?
I breathe, I pray, I come back out like nothing happened.
That's what I'm talking about.
I tell them I need to give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
This is her in the office.
Look at the way.
What's in that glass?
Who in the office that had communion?
Yeah, having her own communion.
All right, time for communion. Somebody pass the crackers.
Okay, so wait. I'm gonna ask. Who else in here has even wanted to throw a temper tantrum?
Oh, you mean as a pastor?
Yeah. All right.
As a child of God.
Tell us what happened, Elder Natisha.
I just think it's just a part of being a child of God. God doing. What is this? Like sometimes you can really just get under your skin and just be like, what is going on here? So I think, throwing a temper tantrum is just that time when your will doesn't, want to yield to the will of God. And you're like, what is this? Yeah.
All right, Pastor Ed, what's your story?
No, I've never thrown a temper tantrum before the congregation or anyone, but there have been situations where you can clearly see the enemy at work, Individuals are letting the enemy use them, and if you're not careful, you'll get drawn into that. So, like Pastor Charlene, I have to excuse myself. I go, in the office or wherever I can get to, let some steam off, pray, and then you come back. You still have to be the leader, the example, but then I get them straight in the Lord. But I get them straight.
That's
How did you let the steam off?
Well, like I said, I've had to pray, and you know I was a soldier, and I'm not talking about in the army of the Lord.
He went in the backyard of the church and let some shots off.
Well, now that I'm in Texas, I can do that. But you have to listen. You are who you are when God saved you. But the thing is, you've learned to yield to His will, and you don't let the carnal man come out. At least you're not supposed to. And so if I find myself getting to the breaking point, I will excuse myself and, go let God get me back in order. And then I come back, deal with the situation. And listen, all of you that are pastors, we love the people that God has sent us to serve, but, it can be difficult often.
So in other words, Pastor Perry went in there and started letting off busting cap. Came back in and asked the Lord to forgive him.
No, before I ever come out, I'm asking the Lord to forgive me, take me out of self, because we know we wrestle not. So I have to remember that, because the flesh wants to, have its way.
All right. We're gonna get the lesson of having Pastor Kim in the audience. Okay, so to answer your question, Brother Al, it's been 40 years on November 26th of this year that I've been a pastor. And I've been pastoring for 8 years, but I was ordained a pastor 4 years ago. So yes, and it can become very, 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 very
wonderful. So did you let off some shots also?
Yeah. She's still here, ain't she?
Really?
What parts of me? Only parts of me are still here.
That's why she's halfway in the screen.
Exactly. Okay, we didn't ask you, what's your passion? How long have you been doing what you do?
Okay, be quiet. I don't do that no more. I have been doing embroidery design. Why are you standing?
Embroidery.
I've been doing embroidery design for 3 years. This past July, I mean 3 years. I've been doing journalism for 4 years. This November will make 4 years. And it's been. I don't want to say challenging. It's been very different because before, when I was trying to do it, I was trying to do it, when I was still out there in the world. So, when you're doing stuff in the world, there's no limit in a sense. You can pretty much do whatever. I still have some limits though, because the family I'm in, they feel like I wish you would try that. But then, I would still, sneak out and do some things. But with doing stuff in God now, it's like, oh man, can't do that. Yeah, no, can't do that either. And then I'll come to her and I'm like, oh wow, what about this? And I'm like, all right, I can't do that either.
As for the hours,
it's like I don't even say anything. That's why I tell the rest of the congregation, y'all think she knew stuff. Please, with me, at least y'all get answers. I don't get no talk.
Silent treatment. The silent treatment works better.
I get that. I just want to hand up. I get that.
Wait, the silent treatment works better, right, Pastor Charlene and Elder Nadia? You just don't say anything, right? That's anything. That's what. Vivian, we didn't ask you. You know, what's your daily passion? What you do? You know, before we take our break, we're gonna find out from you what do you do.
I'm in the childcare field, and I've been in the childcare field for 13 years.
Hey, okay. Wow. What's the challenging part of that?
I'm sorry?
What's the challenging part of childcare?
Well, my most challenging part now is like trying to find a way to teach these kids, like, you know how the Bible says, train up a child in the way that they should go. I know that God has me in each and every family for a reason, each and every daycare for a reason, and each and every child's life for a reason. And I'm trying to find a way to teach them, you know, godly behaviors without pushing my religion on them. But so I guess that's been the most challenging. I asked God, like, what am I supposed to do in this field when, you know, it goes against, you know, certain things in the world when you as a Christian try to push your religion on a child, and he just said to pray for them. So that's just what I've been doing, and just trying to teach them to be a good person, which is basically teaching them to be a godly person.
Okay. And that can be challenging. That can be challenging, especially with someone else's child.
Hey, listen, I can help up with that.
No, you
can't. People can't.
Give me a call. I'll help you with that. I got a lot of solutions.
That's what I'm going to say. Working with kids is a true gift from God.
About to lose your job.
Vivian, you go to the store and buy you a good leather belt. Good leather belt. Start off
Brother
there.
Al, you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job.
Right. That's all right, Brother Al will take care of you.
Right.
You can work with me. My kids used to it.
You know.
Now, I got a question for Shantice. Shantice, answer me. Hey, Shantice, do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Time for that
Do
commercial.
you have a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, all right. Let me find out.
Good answer. Good answer. Good
Brother
answer.
Al.
You know what?
Brother Al.
You.
I want to know what major acting role did you land that made it worth you shaving off your hair?
Let's see here. I just did it.
All right. Thank you so much, Due Time Crew. We're going to take a break, and we're going to have some other segments, and we're coming back because tonight we're going to use this night for them to just, you know, learn about who you are and chat with you a little bit, and you know, so we'll be back in a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her.
Sex, molestation, rape, or abuse, either physically, emotionally, verbally, or even financially, have plagued our society, and unfortunately, many have seen and experienced it within the body of Christ. But are we rightly dividing the word of truth? Have we placed the blame on the entire body, or have we sought out to stop the predators, even if it is the pastor or leader? Have the actions of individuals caused a cloud of despair and mistrust over the entire Christian community? God forbid. Well, the time has come for the truth to be revealed in effort for those hurt by the church to be healed. Church rape is real. So let your healing and restoration begin. I am Pastor Tahira Staten Murphy, author of Revealed to Heal, Overcoming Church Rape. Buy it today on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. God bless.
Okay. Good evening. Welcome back to It's Due Time. I can't get rid of this. Welcome back to It's Due Time Virtual Experience Volume 1. And we've got a new little segment that we have for you. And it's our millennial segment. And we are happy to have our young people here with us. And we had a little segment a while ago. And they really did a wonderful job. This cross thing is driving me crazy. They joined us a while ago, and we did, on a Monday, we did, what was the topic with the, I forget, it's right on the tip of my tongue, but they did a fantastic job. I was so proud of them. They made a whole lot more sense than some of us grown people. and it was really a pleasure to have them. And when we decided to do the virtual, I could not imagine not having them with us now. We're missing a couple of people.
We're missing Derek. We're missing
Joe. Are they not in that? They're not
Derek
in
didn't
that.
have a link. Anika, you have to send me the link.
All right. So welcome, Miss Teresa Beal. Welcome, Miss Rihanna Sproster. And welcome, Miss Jada West. How are you all?
Welcome.
Eyes in the top of your head, Jada.
I know I had it. I'm messing with this camera.
Okay. So we can see all the beautiful faces. There you go. Oh, we can see that beautiful face. Well, welcome back. You know, the last time you were on with us in the morning on the audio. So It's good to see your face, and it's good to see who we're talking to. So tonight, I wanted to talk about something a little different. You know, we tried to keep it edgy for the men. We've tried to keep it edgy for the ladies. We've tried to keep it edgy for you. And we want to talk about pickup lines. We want to talk about pickup lines. So while we wait for the other people to join us, I wanted to start with this anyway. But tell us, Jada, you know, what's the most challenging when it comes to, you know, guys trying to pick you up? What's the one thing you just can't stand? It just drives you crazy.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, well, I feel like most of the pickups have been on social media, so like on Instagram. I really am like bothered by like the heart eye emojis, but then like there's no context. So they'll use an emoji and it'll have like heart eyes, but then they won't say anything after that. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this information. Like, you're not, this is doing nothing for me. Like, I'll say thank you, but then after that, that means nothing to me.
So are guys really trying to pick you up on social media?
That is where, that's actually where it happens the most. I feel like it's definitely like on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're coming back to what they say. Rihanna, what's the most challenging issue when it comes to what they say? You know, the pickup, somebody trying to pick you up, period. Don't talk about what they say. Just what's the most challenging part of being, you know, hit on? Did you hear me?
Rihanna?
Okay, get out. Hey, Star. How are you?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. So we're talking about pickup lines. And we're talking about what's the most challenging issue when it comes to, you know, guys just trying to pick you up. Not what they say, but just what's the most challenging thing just about the whole process?
Their mannerism. often the way guys talk to females often show how he talked to his mom.
Really?
Yes. How a guy approach you as a female is how he talks to his mom. If it's your mom, no, you ain't talking to your mother like that.
All right.
Good. Like, yo, who are you yelling? Who's shorty? I'm almost as tall as you. So,
Wow. Shantice, we're talking about what's the most challenging part of, not what they say, but just the whole pickup process.
The persistence over social media.
I don't get pickup lines on social media. I get pickup pictures.
As if I know you. And you're.
They slide in the DM.
Pick up pictures.
Wow. Hey, Teresa Rihanna.
Hi.
Talking about the challenges, period, of just guys hitting on you. What is that? What is not what they say, but the most challenging the issue? Rihanna.
I don't know how to respond sometimes because they speak a whole different language than me. It's like I heard someone say "Ayo ma" or "A shorty" or something like that, and I just be looking at them like, "Wow, you really think that's gonna work on me, of all people?" Or sometimes they don't even say anything; they just stare at you like you're supposed to like read their mind and say, "All right, my phone number is." So
All right.
For me, they always try to talk to you when it's dark outside. So, you got that stranger danger shield up. And I'm like, sir, after 5 o'clock, I can't talk no more. I'm sorry. Like, you will have to back up and speak to me in between the hours of 12 and 3 o'clock. Like, this is not going to work for me,
Wow. So, if you don't mind, can we ask your ages?
31.
You're 31. Jada?
I'm 27.
27. And what about Rihanna?
25.
And
I'm
Teresa?
29.
Okay.
And I'm 16.
Okay.
No, I ain't got to tell your age because I'm not the oldest one.
I don't want to go back.
No.
I don't want to go back.
I don't want to be the oldest one in the room. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Okay. So we've got from 35 to 25 here. And I would love to hear the pickup lines that they say. So we heard Yo Ma. What was the other one?
Ayo shorty.
Ayo
Yo,
shorty.
it must have fell. It must have hurt.
It must have hurt.
It fell from heaven.
What?
Yeah,
you was that?
tired.
Yes.
You've been running through my mind all day. Come take out the side.
Wait, Star, say that
How
again.
old are these men saying this to you?
Wait, I didn't even get. Wait, Star, what did you say they say? She
You must be tired.
Why?
Then you look at it like you've been running through my mind all day long. Yo, it's like, get out my face. Run that way. Run that way. Run to your mother. Go tell her about that.
Wow. So what's been the wackest line you've had?
Well, I've gotten, oh, you look like you'll be a great mother.
Oh!
Yeah. And then it piqued my interest. I'm like, why would you say that? And he was like, oh, because you have all the assets. I'm like, okay, sir. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Out of pocket.
Wow. What about you, Rihanna? What's been the wackest line you've had?
The corniest happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. Some guy hit me on Instagram and was like, if Corona doesn't take us out, let me take you out. And I was like, I'm good.
Forever.
I'm good.
It's Corona forever.
Gosh, do they still? Okay, what about you, Star? Whatever they said to you?
What don't they say? It depends on what category. The churchmen, the Lord been mighty good to you, right? Then we got the hoodman. yo, Sade. Yo, your parents is blessed. I'm blessed. The Lord blessed me. It ain't had nothing to do with my parents. It's just whack stuff. It comes from all different angles of the world. It just comes.
Wow. What about you, Jada? What's the wackest line you've heard?
I feel like mine aren't very creative, and I'm a little discouraged by that. Honestly, like, how are you? But like R, like the letter R and the letter U, and I'm just like, I don't even know who you are, sir. Like, why are you coming to me like we have a relationship already? But that's usually how mine is. Hey, how are you?
Wow.
Yeah.
At least they ask you how you doing.
Yeah, I
No,
would say you're
that's
kind
so weird because it's like I just literally met you and you're like, how are you? And it's like I don't know how to answer that question. Like there's
It's much better than asking you to be somebody's baby mama early on. So hey, you know,
to talk about.
I got another one. I got another one
to say. That's so broad to me. It's just like, all right, this is the end of this conversation. I'm great, thank you, and that's it.
Wow. What about you? I don't even want to ask her. What about you?
One of them is, yo, where I know you from?
I hate that.
And it's like nowhere. It's like stuff like that. It's just like, what?
Wow.
Like you don't have nothing to say. I would rather get the how are you with the one letter word than the yo, where I know you from.
Wow. All right, so I did some research, and I pulled up some pickup lines that they say should work for you millennials. Okay? All right. So y'all tell me what you think of these, okay? Okay. You make my heart inflate more than those unicorn floaties everyone has on Instagram.
Already too long.
You started and I was like, no.
What?
You started and I said no.
What was that?
It says,
Derek.
Why he looking like he robbed the store?
Can you turn on the light? You creepy looking.
That's the worst pickup line ever. Don't talk with no mask on.
I can't. I gotta be safe than sorry.
Is that part of the pickup line? You gotta be safe.
Yep.
You know.
No. But I heard the corona one when the dudes are like, yo, you must be corona. And the chick like, excuse me, yeah, because you gave me the virus. And I'm like, bye. You know, it's bad. It's bad out here.
Wow.
Bad.
Okay, Derek, we've only had the privilege of having the ladies in the house. So now that you're in the house, we've been asking them, what are the corniest pickup lines? So I'm going to ask you, what lines do you use to pick ladies up?
What line do I use to pick the ladies up?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really use a line. I just speak generally. Like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. My name is Derek. What's yours? And I just take it from there.
Okay. So no lines you use. How come? Let me ask you, how come?
Because 9 times out of 10 is gonna be something that the lady already heard, or she's gonna think that is corny.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you see what Elena teacher put?
What?
She said, I got in my DM, I love the way you love. Oh, wait, I love the way you love God. Can you show me the way?
Wow. Okay, so so Derek, we're talking about pickup lines, okay? So you're gonna tell me whether these are corny or good, all right? All of you. Here's one. I'll stay with you longer than you've got student loans.
That's kind of corny.
No.
I will laugh walking away.
No, I would just walk away.
That's kind of corny.
Okay, listen. These are what they have said are supposed to be killer lines. Okay,
who wrote these?
Just saying. I'll call you avocado because you're toast and get ready to spread.
Who puts avocado on their toast?
Wow.
That was the same question I was about to ask.
That's just who asked these questions, because already you don't talk to me about no food and then mess it up.
Who puts avocado on toast?
Whoever wrote these questions.
I do.
I
put avocado on toast, but that's a
So
whole
Rihanna, that's the one. No, but no.
Okay, wait. Okay, here's another one. One a good reason to get off your family's cell phone plan is me, baby.
You gonna pay my rent too?
What?
Y'all ain't found nothing good yet.
No,
that's no commitment. I appreciate that one.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Maybe this one might work. Is your name Whole Food? Because I'm about to drop my whole paycheck on you.
You don't shop
really? Wow.
Seriously?
Where'd you find this again?
Okay. Wait. Okay. Looks like your rent isn't the only thing that's rising out of control tonight.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Pass.
Wow.
Maybe this one will work. I'd like to borrow you for an evening and also your HBO Go password because I need to catch up on Game of Thrones.
You trying to use me for my
So you gonna use me and use that as a pickup line?
That's strictly using.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, fellas. But y'all coming out of line tonight.
Dad, you don't even got your own HBO password. We can't go out.
Okay, hold on.
When Netflix and chill always has to be at my house.
I'll bring the snacks.
If we do that, you guys gotta walk with my fire stick. I can't do that.
All right. So, but here's what they're using. Want to come over and watch porn all night on my new mirror?
What?
No.
Okay. These are getting crazy.
This is what we do.
Are we in a bar?
Yep.
This is where you get maced, sir. Like,
that would scare me.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, no, ladies, maybe this one will work. I'm sure this is one of
No, wait. Pastor KO said she for real. Men don't say stuff like that.
Okay. All right, come on. This one might work. If I had a penny for every time I thought of you, I'd have exactly 1 cent because you never leave my mind.
Oh, thank you.
Stop it.
Wait, I know my math is a little challenged, but
Stop it.
aren't you supposed to be rich? Because you think of me? Am I?
If he
never mind, it's math.
He doesn't have to, if you don't ever leave his mind, that means there's no more money spent.
When you game, okay, whatever. You got me thinking.
Rihanna, that didn't work for you?
No, it makes me think that you're crazy. No one should think of one person that much. I'm cool. Stalker. You from Netflix. Joe.
Oh, that's the I can watch the second season. It was just too much. It was this guy stalking this girl for the entire season.
Okay. All right, Teresa, I know this one is going to work for you. Hey, I lost my phone. Can you text me at 555-1212 and see if anyone has found it?
No, for real. Where you get these from?
Hold on. I want to know if it's going to work for Teresa. Wait.
Wait a minute. When do we do 555 anymore? I thought they only work in movies.
Y'all are hard. Why aren't these things working for y'all?
Listen, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in my past life, it ain't take much for certain people. This right here is just like this. I'm trying not to say certain things. Where do you get this from?
Oh, I'm telling you where I got it from.
I don't know, man.
All right. So what's a good pickup line for you, Teresa?
Me? I got picked up before with "Hey Beautiful," and then we just start a conversation. You know, it doesn't really take that much to talk to somebody. Like all these, around the way and social references, it's just going to have me like, you really research these pickup lines and you trying them out on every female you see, and it's just a turn off. Like you really just wait there and just try every line that you read off the internet. Please, no, thank you.
Rihanna, what works for you?
Hey, how are you?
Maybe I have to redirect some people because it's not.
Just a simple conversation starter works for me. It doesn't need to be anything extra and fancy. No, we can just start off with a regular conversation. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just about
Jada, what works for you? You said you didn't really care for when they went the route of, hey, how are you? You didn't like that.
Yeah, because I just think that it's kind of I like when people are more direct. So like something that I appreciated when someone was like, "Hi, so I'm so and so. I find you attractive. Can we get to know each other?" And that worked for me. Like I liked it. It was simple. It was to the point. I don't like when I just don't. It was just too ambiguous for me. I just needed you to be like honest about why you're even talking to me in the first place.
Okay. So Derek, does anyone try to pick you up?
Negative.
So
Now wait a minute. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Now, since I'm talking to fully ladies, what makes y'all even stop to give this individual a person to say anything to you?
Oh, what's the opening?
Well, yeah, what's the opening? But other than that,
what piques our interest?
Right, like if you're in a relationship or not, why are you stopping to give this person 2 minutes of your time?
Yo, you hungry?
I'm done. I'm done.
That gets me that got her in trouble.
And that's why I stay before. It definitely has gotten her in trouble before.
Big trouble.
So I believe that.
Years.
Whenever I think about picking up that fork, I think back to the last time, and I'm like, is the food worth it?
Heck no.
Right. So that's why I've been staying clear of the food. So you need to cook more because.
Okay. So the other ladies, can y'all answer or no?
I would say if he makes me laugh, like he'll say something funny.
But
then
see, you giving him the time of day
to say something funny.
You giving him the time of day to talk to you. Period. That's my whole thing. Like, why are you stopping to give him the chance to talk to you?
Why not?
Well, I feel like
single. You talking about single or
he's saying
people in a relationship?
Are you in a relationship?
No. So I would if he let me, if he helped me to laugh, then I would stop. But if I was in a relationship, probably just to be nice. Like if he's not rude, I'm not going to be rude to him.
Understandable.
Okay, Jada, what about you?
Well, I usually, if I find the person attractive, then that's what's gonna catch my attention. So if I find you attractive and you like just so happen to approach me, then I'm going to entertain the conversation.
So Jada, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How can you find somebody attractive if we're outside looking like this? You don't see what my teeth is like.
I've asked someone to pull their mask down. Is that wrong with me?
No, that's not wrong.
No, that's perfect.
He hit me with the line like, "What middle school did you go to?" I'm like, "Not yours." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, he tells me his school or whatever, and I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't that one." He was just like, "Well, this makes me want to get to know you better." And I was like, "Pull your mask down." And he pulled it down. I was like, "I'm good."
There we go, right there. That's what I was looking for.
That is,
I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't talked to anybody like face to face. Like I haven't had that interaction. Like I was saying before, like before you were able to get on, most of my interactions have been online. So I'm able to see your face if I'm talking to you. But like meeting people, that hasn't happened since like the pandemic started.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta worry about how up to date those pictures are online because they be 60 posting pictures from when they was 30. You're like,
talk about it.
Yeah, no, that lets me know too.
You don't have to be picked up online?
No.
Say it
Online.
again.
Is that okay? Do you like that? You know, somebody picks you up on Instagram or one of the social media sites. You like that?
I don't mind it. I mean, I'm on there a lot. A lot of like what I do is on social media. So, you know, I'm engaging with people anyway. And I just think that especially now, since we're not able to be around people as often, it's one of the few ways we still have to connect with someone. So I don't mind it. It's just all about the approach.
Okay, so remind me again, what's the right approach for Jada on Instagram?
The right approach for me is just for you to be direct. Like I don't mind that. Like if you just say, "Hey, I find you attractive and I want to get to know you," then that's like a good place. That's a good starting place for me.
Okay. And how do you respond back?
Well, it depends, because sometimes if I'm not interested, then I probably won't like feed into it too much. But if I am, then I will like continue the conversation, and then maybe we can exchange numbers at some point, and then it can go like off of social media. But yeah.
I got a hand up.
Love how he's raising his hand.
I got a hand up.
Love that he's raising his hand.
Yeah. Right. Yes, sir.
How can you really be interested if you don't know for 100% fact that this is what the person look like, or if that's who they're even claiming that they are?
Well, I mean, that's kind of like where FaceTime comes into play. So
So you're giving your number out.
well, it depends on the conversation. But if the conversation is interesting
Oh,
enough, then yes, I will.
I'm glad I'm on this line.
Why? What are you finding out?
Well, from Jada, this one right here. I'm just finding out the different aspects on, how females can go about responding or dealing with a certain type of situation, especially as far as this, what we're talking about tonight. Is it just me or is it everybody froze?
No. It's Miss Stephanie.
I think Pastor Steph is frozen.
Yeah.
But I thought I was bugging for a second.
But
Like,
you
wait a
do make
minute.
a great point, though. You do make a great point, though. It's very informative. I don't want to say I kind of agree with Jada as to being straightforward. I would be interested. You can start a conversation with saying hi, hello. Starting a conversation. I'm friendly. I talk to everybody. So if you say good morning, I'm saying good morning back. If you decide you want to start talking to me and I'm absolutely not interested, I'm walking away. However, I do think being straightforward is the best way to go because it lets me know your intentions from the jump, and it lets me make a choice. Am I going to invest time in getting to know someone? Am I capable of getting to know someone right now? Am I where I'm supposed to be in life right now for me to be dating? And a lot of the time when I think about it, it's just like, nope, I don't want to. You're cute, you're interesting, but I'm not where I want to be right now, and I can't add you to my mess.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
You say all that.
Nice. Now, Dennis,
Understandable.
what were you saying about you're glad you're on this chat? Why?
I'm glad because I guess I'm the only male that can kind of save us in a way. However, I could give feedback towards, whatever negativity you try to give towards us.
No negativity here.
I'm just saying.
But if something needs to be said, it will be.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, Teresa, we're winding down. So tell us, how you feel about the online approach, because we really can't get to the person-to-person thing. And what is it that they can say that will catch your attention and allow you to respond?
I mean, just make me laugh and just be respectful. Like, I'm not new to being a Christian, but I used to have a past. So a lot of my male friends, they'll like hit me up and just be like not where I am right now, So I would just say, just be respectful, be polite, and just make me laugh. Like, because if you're just going to be dry and boring, like I'll just stop responding to you because it's not really like in the time of Rona. It's not. I'm not wasting my time. Like seriously, I'm really not wasting my time. Even though I have a lot of it, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Okay. What about you,
Yeah.
Shanti?
Wait, what's an acceptable pickup line online?
Yeah, if you know, now that we can't get face to face, you know, what's acceptable to you that would make you respond on online?
You hungry? No. I don't know. I don't know because I've always found that to be such a turnoff.
Like being online?
Yeah, like someone trying to talk to me via Facebook, Instagram, whatever. It's just like, was this your goal tonight? Did you sign on to see who you were going to try to talk to? Like, I don't know. So I can't answer that because I don't think anything would be like, oh, okay, well, I look forward to getting back on and talking to him tonight. Like, I think that reminds me of back when I was like 13 on the chat line. Like, you know, I mean.
But look at Derek. Would you talk to somebody?
No, I ain't talking to Derek.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's a family affair. This don't count.
But his face is all masked up, you know, and so they can't talk to you from person to person. So
But
then right
I
now,
think this is why the Lord has separated.
Okay,
Maybe that's why, you know, so that they are no. Maybe He wants everybody to go into their arsenal and work on their pickup lines. You know, maybe this is the time to be in your laboratory and work on the way to approach someone when the Lord decides to open the world back up. But for right now, it's just
okay. So that's fair. That's fair.
Before we go, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Now, this is going to all the ladies here tonight. Would y'all ever go into a guy's, direct message, things like that, and, introduce yourself the same way y'all expecting us to do the same thing?
If your name is Lorenz St. Columbus Short, it's just elbow.
Okay, that don't count.
So he's basically asking, will we shoot our shot?
Right.
I know what to do to get you to shoot your shot. I ain't never been one to shoot my shot.
I'm with Shanti's.
I just
I am with
don't
Shanti's.
shoot your shot.
Wow.
So none of y'all is willing to shoot y'all shot.
No, I'm good.
See, now this is why I like Jada. Jada cool in my book.
Girl.
Go ahead, Jada.
Go ahead, Jada.
What makes you
shoot your shot?
As far as
well, okay, I saw someone mention that it's that is like weird to talk to people online, but I think one of the things that I'm used to is getting to know people virtually because we move fairly often. We just moved to Virginia not too long ago. And so I'm used to like being connected to people virtually. So I'm kind of used to going out there and making relationships. Like even with Shantice, we met online and we had no idea who one another was. And now like we've been knowing each other for like 2 years. So you know sometimes you can really make good relationships when you go online. So you just never know.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes
Jada,
sense.
For the record, we instantly hit it off though. It like with some people, it's like you see them online. It's like, oh, you do this, I do this, and you kind of like a little hesitant because you don't know how they're gonna respond. But it's like and she's right. I think I contacted her like, oh, I see you do this, that, and the third. Next thing I know, we were on FaceTime. Next thing I know, we were meeting up. Her, I, and Teresa met up in the city, and it was like, yeah, but that's a once in a lifetime thing.
And if I know a person that knows the person, maybe. But if he's like some stranger online,
a friend of a friend.
No,
friend of a friend.
I have to have a connection to him, like a personal person connection. I don't go up to strangers.
Oh, okay. I don't go up to strangers.
Derek, do you
shoot your shot? Listen,
you gotta
online?
No, because you're gonna talk about me the way I say it. So go ahead.
Do I shoot my shot online?
Yeah.
That's a negative.
Now, why not?
Reason being is because I don't feel that I could really get to know the person through text, which is technically what it is. However, I will try to fill you out and see if you are willing to meet up. Maybe However, I just can't really do the online thing unless I know you personally.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
let's just say, hypothetically speaking, me and Rihanna, for instance. I'm just saying.
I know I was being stupid and making faces. Go ahead.
I'm just
you
saying.
just said.
I'm just saying. You know, I've seen her before. I know she come around. Boom, boom, boom. I know she's not a robot, quote unquote. However, yes, through online because I don't have her number online. Yes, I will shoot my shot
Okay, 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 okay.
That's
respectfully.
understandable. That's understandable.
Respectfully.
If I meet you before and it's like, you know, I seen you with somebody else and it's like a group gathering and I seen you before, then yeah. Like, hey, remember me from yada yada yada, and that's it. But I'm socially
Right.
awkward sometimes when trying to talk to people, which is why I never shoot my shot, because I might fumble the ball and I'm good. I'll pass.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Y'all have really made this very interesting. Well, I thank you. I thank you, Teresa, Rihanna, Jada, Derek, Shantice. Thank you so much for just having this conversation with us. Are you willing to come back and have a conversation with me again?
Of
Yes,
course.
you know it.
All righty.
Just let me know
All
when.
right. Thank you so much. And
Wait,
we
what'd you
appreciate.
say?
What did you say?
Derek.
I said, just let us know when.
All righty.
Right.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for entertaining Pastor Steph.
Thank you. Thank you
All
for
right.
having us. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Thank you. Have a nice night. We got a video for you. You see what Derek looks like? Derek is the advocate for Mask Up. Check it out.
Hey, it's still some mask. We still have to wear our masks, whether it's a handmade mask, whether you buy the mask, whether you order the mask from it's personalized. Get yourself a mask, okay? As we just saw during the millennial panel, Derek was outside. It didn't look like anyone was walking past him, yet he still had on his mask. He made it work. Y'all better make it work, okay? Unfortunately, if you listen to It's Due Time with Pastor Steph in the morning, you would learn that the bandanas and the face shields don't really have the same effect as the mask. So if I were you, I would just be a little safer than sorry and just purchase us a mask, okay? But make sure you stay masked up. If you have to leave the house, if you have to go to work, go grocery shopping, go to the laundromat, if you want to go out and chill, make sure you have your mask on, okay? So now I'm going to reintroduce again the questions for whoever wants to enter into the mystery box contest. And again, we have a quick spoiler alert. I'm Not a Dime Piece, I'm a Masterpiece by Stacey Taggart Cotton is one of the items that will be in the mystery box. So we have a few questions that you must answer. You have to get every single one of these answers correct in order to win the box, the mystery box. Okay, so the first question, who was in the relationship couple on Monday night? What was the church folk topic on Tuesday night? What was the women's topic on Wednesday night? What was Pastor Rob's topic on Thursday night? And name 2 things Pastor Steph says when she signs off. And y'all should remember this because it seems like she gets louder when she says these 2 things. It's like she talks like this. And then when she says those 2 things, she talks like this. So we will be, hold on, I want to make sure. Pastor Steph, what time did you say we're going live tomorrow?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock p.m. YouTube stream live. We will be announcing the winner of the mystery box. And again, I'm not a dime piece, I'm a masterpiece. It's just one of the items, and you have to get every single question right. So by 12 midnight tonight, you have to email coachforchristianlife@yahoo.com. So that's go to Coach for Christian Life Facebook. That's my bad. I'm sorry. See what happens when you try to steal the mystery box? Okay. Go to Coach for Christian Life Facebook page. Your inbox, right? Your inbox. Go to your inbox. Don't be posting it on her page now. See, you're going to get me in trouble. I'm going to be giving you the wrong information again. Go to her inbox by 12 midnight tonight. I'm going to give you the questions one more time. Who was in the relationship clinic? Who was a couple? Monday night. Church folk topic for Tuesday. What was the topic? Wednesday. What was the women's topic? What was Pastor Rob's topic on Thursday? And name 2 things Pastor Steph says in closing. Answer all 5 of those questions correctly. Submit your answers by 12 p.m. midnight on Coach for Christian Life DM. I'm sorry, her inbox. I'm thinking Instagram. In her inbox by 12 midnight, and by 5 p.m. tomorrow night, God spares, we will be streaming live on YouTube where we will be announcing the winner. So I wonder who's going to win. I don't know. But we'll be seeing you there. We'll be right back. Security. We go to work and struggle to make the dollars, only to spend it on someone else's name. I ain't standing on nobody's line waiting for no sneakers to drop. I'm not buying no $500 bag. I'm not patronizing someone who thinks that I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle. But peep this, you wish you were as cool as me. I used to be at work serving tables and would set my tables up, and while they eating, I would be 2 doors down shopping at H&M. I loved their store until no more patronizing H&M. You get no more my black dollars, which makes up for a whole lot of your numbers. If you really want to learn more, if you want to just join the movement, or if you really want to learn what it means to break the curse of insecurity, we have to stop trying to be like somebody else. Learn what it means to invest in yourself. God does not have you here so you can follow what everybody else is doing, or so that you can rep someone else's name. You got your own name. Your name holds weight. Wear it. You'll always see me wear mine.
Hey, everybody, we're back. Are you interested in that mystery box? It sounds pretty.
I don't want to talk about it because I can't win
it. You know what? This is what you got to deal with the big babies. Listen, we've been getting texts. The answers, yes. Okay, so we are doing face masks. There's a long line. Just let me let you know. We have a lot of orders from we're blessed like that. God is blessing. And just let me.
Our famous signature.
This one is hot.
Yes, this one is $250. And Gucci can sell, right? Can sell a $900 sweater. Y'all could pay $250 for this authentic Black Panther, Black Power design.
That's
I don't
right.
want to hear no
Come
rebuttals.
on in the room, crew. Come on in the room. This is our last time where people are gonna get a chance to see us until we do another virtual experience, and that'll be volume 2. I hate this.
Ernie fingers.
Hey, Pastor KL.
Hey.
Hey, Pastor Charlene and Tamika and Brother Al. We got Minister AJ, Vivian, Wayne. Oh, no, Minister AJ. No. All right. You all have been absolutely great this week. We want to we have a few more minutes, and you have really given the listeners and the viewers an opportunity to get this. Where's Pastor Ed?
He's in his office throwing things.
Okay.
He's in the back. He's in the back letting off shots.
We know Pastor Ed is a veteran. We know Pastor Ed is a pastor. We know Pastor Ed's got some political stuff. But let me tell you something. You want to talk about somebody who could throw down on a brisket?
Yes.
Man, oh man. He can throw down on some beef brisket from a Texas style. Woo! But you want to stop everybody in the building. When the pandemic is over, everybody's going over to Pastor Ed's house for some brisket.
Wait,
Come on
down. Wait, can you make turkey or chicken brisket? Are you able to make turkey or chicken brisket? Because I don't eat beef anymore.
Well, there's no turkey brisket, but I can smoke some turkey on the grill.
We coming, brother. We coming.
Come on, come on.
So listen, you know, we
Make a side of chitlins.
You know, we want to, you know, we just want to give everybody a last opportunity to speak to the viewers or the listeners and kind of say what you want. You know, what's been on your heart. We want to know, first of all, before you say anything, what was your favorite time or what was your favorite segment? Why? And what do you want to say to the viewers? So let's start with you, Dwayne. You're our first checkboard.
Wow. I just want to encourage the viewers as well as my co-host and my family. You know, don't be afraid of the IT world. Don't be afraid of computers. I'm always here. I'm accessible. You can text me. You can call me. I'm on Facebook. You know, I just want to encourage people, you know, if they have any questions or concerns or anything like that, you know, just hit me up. You know, I'll be glad to answer questions or anything like that, you know. I also want to encourage the young folks. We just had the Millennium Crew, you know, with us earlier before we got on, and you know, we need some more young folks in the IT field, and it's like a plethora of areas that you can get into in regards to the gearheads, which are the ones who work the computers and the you know, putting them together, the laptops, the desktops. Those are considered gearheads. Then you got the network people who work on the racks inside of computer rooms and work on Cisco routers and switches and all. And then you have the developers, you know, who work on applications and such and games, you know. So there's so many different aspects to IT to get into, and I really want to encourage you to get into the field.
Okay. What's your final instruction? What's your favorite segment all week? What was your favorite segment? You?
Me?
Really? You know what? Okay, we're moving on. Come on, Brother Al. What was your favorite segment? And what would you like to say to our listeners and viewers? Thank you, Dwayne.
Well, I enjoyed everything. You know, just the whole show put together nicely, seeing everybody live, seeing everybody doing what they do, ministering. So I enjoyed everything. I didn't have a specific favorite. I just enjoyed everything. And you know, and I want to say to the listeners and the viewers, thank you. You know, thank you for tuning in. And like I said, go out and tell your friends, your family, you know, because you know, God is definitely shining his light on this program and on the people that are here and giving us an opportunity to minister, to give therapy as well as receive therapy from listening to one another and share things that happen to share with you guys. So, you know, that's what I got out of it.
And what do you want to say to them in regards to our theme this week on Lord Send the Light?
Look for that light. You know, and when you get that light, hold on to it and don't let it go, because it's definitely going to be a blessing for you. You know, it's going to open doors for you, and just walk into that light and let it shine.
All righty. Dwayne, what do you want to say to our viewers regarding our theme for this week, Lord Send the Light?
Repeat that again. I'm sorry. I'm here.
What would you like to say to our viewers regarding our theme this week on Lord Send the Light.
Oh, wow. Lord Send the Light. God bless you and good night.
Okay, we'll accept that. We'll accept that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tamika, what's been your favorite, thing that has gone on during this virtual week? And what would you like to say to the viewers, as well as, talking to them about Lord Send the Light? That's our theme for this week.
Well, I laughed so much with the guys. It was just ridiculous, I was able to just sit back and be able to respond, and I enjoyed it a lot. To the listeners, we want to tell you we appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time to listen, early in the morning and in the evening. You guys have been on point every day, morning and evening. And so, we appreciate it. With regard to the light, I can testify for myself that God has really shown himself in my life. This week alone, I've seen a lot of things change, and I've seen him in a greater way. And he's actually, shown me some things that I didn't see before about myself, about the people that I deal with, about my family, and just more a realer sense of who he is in my life and his value, and how important he is to me. And so I'm just grateful.
Okay. Thank you. Vivian, you've had an experience like none other this week. What's been your favorite? You were the one who said you wanted 2.0, and we want to know, did you get that? As well as, what do you want to say to our viewers and listeners, especially about Lord Send the Light, in light of this week, all that has happened this week?
Okay. Yes, I got my 2.0. My favorite segment was Wednesday, the ladies' night. Sorry, men. I love the topic. I love how Shantice's truths had the men threatening her in the comment section. That was one of my favorites. And also the pre-show on Sunday, being there when we all met for the first time, when Brother Al and AJ met for the first time. It was just all love. I loved that was one of my favorite moments. And regarding the Lord Send the Light, I would just like to tell the people, especially the young people, that God sends the light whenever you're in trouble. All you have to do is accept it. This show is part of him sending the light. Every pastor, every elder, every member on the Do Time crew is part of God sending the light to you. Listen to the advice that has been given to you. Learn from our mistakes and just accept the light and hold on to it. And never think that you are alone, because God, it says in his word, he will never leave you nor forsake you. So accept the light, hold on to it, and keep pressing on.
All right. Thank you so much. Pastor Charlotte, I know you missed us one night, but you had the ability to, be with us for the rest of the week. What's been your highlight of the week? And what would you like to say to, your viewers and your listeners regarding Lord Send the Light in light of what's going on this week?
Well, I really enjoyed everything. I love being ministered to. I love the laughter. I loved everything about it. But for me, one of the biggest highlights of the whole week is us coming together right now as a family, us being able to laugh. It's like going to the family reunion, like somebody has said during the week. I really enjoyed that, where we're able to talk to the listeners and letting our hair down, and they can see exactly how us as Christian people are able to be real and open up to to them, and no agenda, no private thing agenda, that we are better than anybody. We struggle just as well as you do. And for the listeners, I will say that Continue to follow the light. The light is Jesus. And the light so shine within us, and be real with yourself. Be real with your Christian walk. Be real and be able to ask God to lead you to the person that will guide you, and continue to be a listener with us. And you can see the light shine so much through in the morning, as well as you have seen it shine through this evening. So just continue to stay faithful to God and hold on to Him, and continue to do your best and be able to be blessed in the mix of it all.
Thank you so much, Pastor Charlotte. Thank you so much. Pastor KL, you know, you've heard what we've been talking about, the highlight of the week for you. And what would you like to tell the viewers and the listeners in regards to Lord Send the Light?
Well, first of all, I like to say that I'm honored to be amongst so many great men and women of God. I think it was a wonderful, wonderful, fabulous week. One of my favorite parts was listening to Lady Tamika sing. That she brought the house down, so I was really, really, really encouraged by that. I also want to say that, remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So even while you're going through, you know, just keep your mind stayed on thee. You know, He'll keep you in perfect peace. It's not always easy. You know, it doesn't always feel good, but they say it's for your good. You know, so you just have to sometimes go through this to get to that. God has a place for you. There is a place for you, but you have to go through something to get somewhere. So if you just keep your eyes on the prize, everything's going to work out. Now, if I may, Pastor Steph, I just need to switch just for a few seconds and let people know that, Pastor Steph, we appreciate you. You are the light. We've come to this place here, you know, as sometimes people in the Wizard of Oz, and you know, some of us was the lion, and we was looking for courage. You know, some of us was the scarecrow, and we was looking for wisdom from God. And then, but we look at you as the Tin Man, and I'll tell you why we look at you as a Tin Man, because even while you're in pain, even while you're struggling from going up and down the steps, even while you're going through, all you had to do, the Tin Man, all he said was, "Send me the all." All you needed was the all of God. And you realize that if we all could just lay hands on you, that everything would be all right. And then we took you as Aaron. And as the all fell from Aaron's beard, we caught it. And we want to let you know openly that we appreciate you, because you have sown into us. You have picked us out. You could have picked anybody else, but you chosen us. And we feel honored for that. So for this night, we salute you today. We honor you today. We thank you today. And we want to give you your flowers while you can still smell it. So today we give you your flowers, and we want you to know that the Due Time crew has come together to present to you $500.
Amen.
Is that a joke? $500. Yeah. Are you serious?
Wait, in addition to the $500 that she has to share with me, we also got you something else. Show the viewers what else the Due Time crew got you. And it's not just a breath stink. It's not just a breath stink. Let me tell y'all why we got this, okay? Because the Lord had to deal with her when it came to sharing her mental during the service. She felt some type of way when we would walk past the pulpit, and the Mentos would be like this, and by the time she came back, there was one left. And she said that God had to really deal with her. But you know what? The Due Time crew is also going to sponsor some Mentos that you don't have to care if I suggest you hide it, because it's the seed and exactly. Teresa picked up the Mentos and came to me and said, "I think I can put that back." Trying to eat the surprise. So yeah, so you have your flowers, and you have Yo, $100. I was gonna make it. Pastor KO suggested that I made it rain, but I didn't have time in between Sabbath and getting ready for this to go and buy the fake money, and I forgot Rihanna actually had fake money from her birthday. Completely slipped my mind. But I was definitely gonna play some music and make it rain on the live stream, but I couldn't go there. So we want to love you. Thank you so much. Mr. AJ making it right.
Oh yeah.
I'll go after.
Go ahead and cry.
I'll get myself together when everybody else finishes. Wow.
This how we got wow.
Wow, I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We love you, sis.
I would like to add this back to my pocket.
Wow. Where were we? Pastor Ed. Wow. Pastor Ed.
Oh, and Ainsley. I'm sorry, Ainsley Kitchen too.
What?
Yes.
Took Ainsley off his cervical bed. Oh my God.
Wow.
Leave no man behind. Leave no man behind.
Wow, Pastor Ed.
Hey, I've enjoyed this week. It was wonderful being in the room with everybody, fellowshipping with everybody, and ministering with everyone. I loved all the segments, but I will say I was really touched by the Black Lives Matter segment, and especially when the children came in and there was that interaction with them, because we know what we've been dealing with always, but more so over the past few months. So I'm so happy when we highlight those areas and the babies or the children are involved in that. And as far as the light, like Pastor Charlotte said, we know Jesus is the light of the world. Let's continue to, there are a lot of dark places in the world, but we want to make sure that we're an effective illuminating light in the midst of all that darkness. So let's take the light with us wherever we go, so that where there is darkness, we bring that light into it and continue to bless the world and bless all those around us. And I'm very grateful and appreciative to be a part of such a great team.
Amen.
Wow. Amen. Who's left, AJ?
Elder Natisha, did she go?
Okay,
Not
no.
yet.
Elder Natisha.
Yes.
What you highlighting everything?
I enjoy just being with all of you. It's been awesome. I must say, I really enjoyed the men. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. There's something awesome about men of God sharing the word, talking wonderfully about their wives, being leaders. I don't think our Black men are celebrated enough. And so any opportunity we get to be able to celebrate our Black men, it's always my honor to do so. So I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed all of us. Every time we got together talking and sharing, that was amazing for me as well. In terms of the light, what I would love to just simply say to the viewers is that, this idea of light is to talk about illumination. And when God brings about illumination into our lives, it is to reveal the dark areas, but it is also to allow us to get a glimpse of how he sees us and how he views us. So as you leave this broadcast, my encouragement would be this idea of, Lord, send the light, is to be saying, Father, send illumination. Illuminate every dark area in my life so that I can see you clearly and so that I can see myself through your eyes. And so may you walk in peace and in strength as God continues to illuminate himself in your life.
Amen. Thank you. Minister AJ, take it away, brother.
My favorite segment of the week was that young man that preached last night. Oh my God. That young man I know he did his best,
Amen.
but he preached, and I know he was doing his best. So that was my favorite segment. No. All jokes aside. Now the women for me this week, killed. I was driving, I had to pull over. That's how serious it was when they was talking about the opening and the closing and the just listen. It was just a whole nother level. I love women of God too. But the way they expressed and broke everything down, my God. So that's definitely for me. As far as the light is concerned, the light goes down Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on It's Due Time with Pastor Steph. That is where the light is. If you're viewing for the first time, I would tell you definitely tune in. You can't see us, but you can hear us, and trust me, even the things that we are saying, we're definitely painting the picture for the viewers. It's real. It gets real. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm telling you that's where the light is. And thank you, viewers, for making us the #1 podcast. Woo!
And last but definitely not least, Shantice, my right hand, my left hand. What do you have to say?
Oh Lord.
I just have to say that I really enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed the camaraderie this week. I really enjoyed being privileged to be able to sit in with the women of worship. I was like, I'm a woman of worship.
Yes, you are.
Being able to sit in with Elder Natisha, Lady Tamika, and definitely missing Pastor Kim. Being able to be amongst those women again who have such a strong hold and pull in the church and who are serious. There is like no airs, there's no like, I'm that in the church. I really, take hold of that. And definitely hearing the men, like it was said, these men I've been knowing all my life, and being able to be around them now in this type of arena, has definitely been a blessing. Being able to, like Vivian said, it's like, okay, now God has given me a ministry and He's put me amongst all of you. It's like, whoa, okay, like I'm just starting this. I kind of don't know what to do, like. But yeah, you're putting me amongst them. And again, it's to get the guidance and to get, to see where I have to aim for. Definitely being able to be under my mom, under her tutelage and her guidance. And like I said, she plays no games with me. Sometimes it's annoying. But it's very, 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 very needed. I understand why. I've always understood why. And definitely just being able, I think what I cherish the most is, like it was said before, we get to crack the jokes, we get to play the games, but when it's time to get serious about the Word of God, it's time to get serious about the Word of God, and it's understood, it's broken down. It's like, okay, if you don't understand, I'm gonna take the time to, explain it a little more, and that is not done enough, out. So now we're showing like everybody else has to get to that level where we're not too big to break it down even more and more and more and more, and not walk away from people until they say, okay, I got it. So
Lord send the light.
Lord send the light. We are the light. Thanks to Jesus. Thanks for choosing Jesus. Jesus is shining through each and every one of us, and to not dim our light. To really allow this to be the stepping stone to the next level that God has to take us. So,
Amen. Thank you all for expressing, your sentiments and giving a word to our viewers and listeners. I think the easiest way to do this is I was going to do it in my closing.
Raina's on. Sorry. Hey, Raina.
Hey, girl. I think I'll take the time to do it now, so that once we close, I can just do my It's Due Time with Pastor Steph. First of all, Shanti, since you're sitting right next to me, I want to say thank you so much for just being my heartbeat, just being my right arm. I know when I get up in the morning, I can rely on you, and you definitely hold it down. And I could not do it without you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who's next in my box? Dwayne. Dwayne, Dwayne, my brother, from another mother, man. We done been through some stuff together.
Been through it, baby.
We've been as thick as thieves. And you, I have to tell you, the one that got this all launched back in the day. You were the first one to believe in me, and all you saw was a script, and that launched. You know.
Oh, I remember the table read.
The past.
It
It launched Past the Step.
Yes.
And I would not be Past the Step now if all the years that you took to feed me, I was empty. I would not be who I am now if it were not for you. Yes, you will always be a part of my heart. Thank you so much. Pastor Charlene, oh my girl, my sister. I'm still amazed at God as to how I did not even know you, and we just clicked instantaneously. You have been my sister so much till we were in the planning process together of His due time, and you were so vital to me. You sat and you listened and you gave your opinion, and I couldn't have done it without you. You'll always be the beat of my heart. Thank you so much. Lady Tamika, girl, you are a quiet storm. I have been so, you have touched my heart in a special way, just reminding me of why I follow God in putting my hand on you to be a two-time crew member. And girl, keep it up. Make sure you keep Al in check. You do what you have to do with him, but I'm going to tell you something. I can see why you're the best thing he's ever had. I really do.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
You call me during the week. You kind of put those little bugs in my ear, and I thank you for who you've been to me, how you fueled me even in ways you didn't know. So thank you so much as well, brother Al.
Oh yeah.
We've been in this a minute, and I thought about Elder Nitish. I thought about brother Al. I thought about Greg, and how we met back in the late '90s, and we never did anything. But look at where we are now. And I've worked with Al, and he's a talented, gifted individual, and he is has helped feed me, throughout the years, and giving me my courage. Vivian, I put you over my knee and spank you, girl. and I'm tough. I'm tough on you, but I'm tough on you because I love you. Because I see what God has given you, and you've been a major asset. You have so many ideas, and as soon as we start mentioning stuff, you start spitting stuff out. You do our socially conscious, and I know you be like looking up in the air to my, oh, she makes me. I know I do, but I love you like you're my daughter. I birthed you just the same as Shantice, and I thank you for just fueling me in a special way, and know that everything I say to you is said to you out of love. You've been an asset to this whole due time with Pastor Steph. You're the one that came up with Wow Wednesday, so they can thank you for that. And I thank you so much for what you've given me. Thank you so very much. AJ, my son, will give you an uppercut in a minute, give you a chop in your throat. I've watched you grow. Oh my gosh, I've watched you grow. Right in this very show, I've watched you grow. And it has been a blessing to again listen to God and put my hands on you and just say, come on, boy, let's go. Let's do what we need to do. And you never tell me no. You're one of the only ones in 3 segments. 3 segments. 3. And you rock every one of them. It's not even like we stretch you, where we have to say which one am I going to let go, because you stand strong in every single role we put you in. So I want to thank you, for being a son that I never had. You've been a special gem to me. You know what? I don't even want to look at him. I don't want to look at him.
What is this?
I'm trying to focus.
Prayer cloth?
Thank you so much for just being, that
Wait.
family.
Don't finish it. Keep talking.
Thank you.
He got slain in the spirit.
I'm done.
Oh my God, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. You know what? He's a mess. He's a straight mess. Edward, you are the other side of the craziness in me. All I have to do is start talking, and by the time I get to the fifth word, Edward has taken off. We done it already, and we're looking at a new project. Yo, amazing. A man who really, he only got, to have had as my buddy. We've done restaurant together. Tiffany's, all I know Wayne thinks we're crazy. I know she does. But I words can't describe who you are to me. Words cannot describe who you are to me. You are really my backbone. You're really my backbone. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being who you are to me. You're tremendous, sponsor, Godfather. Thank you so much. Your wife has become a dear treasure to me, and that doesn't come easily. Because I don't make friends because I'm your husband or your wife's friend. That ain't work. But it's just kind of to know who you are. That you're special in my life. And thank you so much. Where my boy Pastor KL at? Pastor KL and I, Pastor KL rented my basement. After we did the Saved by His Grace, he rented my basement. He was my first tenant. And he was a mess back then, and he's a mess now. He is absolutely crazy. But we lost contact for many years. But I have to honestly say, to have him back in my life right now is an amazing enhancement. He fuels me. We run so many ideas and thoughts by one another. We laugh. Oh my God, do we laugh? And I mean, oh my God, we laugh. He is stupid. Straight stupid. We laugh. Oh my God. And I give God thanks for what the years have, what they've done to our relationship, and for him to have a passion for this broadcast. Elder Natisha, I've saved you for last for a reason. If you cry over her and not over me, then Natisha, we about to fight. We about to fight.
I was like, I thought you said me.
Thank you. You've got strength that you would never know. Watching you, listening to you, it's like, wow. God, did you send her to me? She could be anywhere, but she's with me. And, I don't think you know what you possess. But my heart has a certain beat for you. And again, words cannot express. You would never have to talk to me, but be in the camp and fuel me in a special way. I do, because I know how busy you are, and that's not to say no one else is busy, but I know how it's tough. Pastor Charlene has it tough. You have it tough. I have it tough. In this ministry thing, if they could step on us and squash us, oh, they would. And they've tried. But you've got like a certain strength in you that when you open your mouth, you push it into me. I can't speak for what you do for anybody else, but I thank you because you're doing what God wants you to do. And you don't even know how you're feeding me. And for all of you to just take and give me a penny of your money. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. Is just, I am so honored and floored because all I know is I'm doing what the Lord told me to do. That's all I know. And sometimes the obstacles are so great, so great. But when I have a team, where you feed me, y'all don't realize how you feed me. You are why I can move and I can breathe and I can function each and every morning. You, the listeners, knowing that they're out there and we got to give them every bit of what God has given us. It is you. And to think that you took and gave me a gift. It's like I feel so unworthy because of what you do for me. You have given me a gift. Each and every one of you have given me a gift of life in a way I would have never thought. To have my body almost halfway and my ability gone. It's an adjustment. When you become disabled physically, mentally, it's an adjustment. And God has used me more in a physically disabled state than He has ever used me before. And the only reason why I can't go on is because of you. And I thank you all so much for all of those who are watching and viewing and hung with us during the week. Thank you so much for all of the guests who so graciously come on and they give it their all. The Hills, oh my gosh, they were amazing. They were like, come on, sis, what we gonna do? Oh, you got us, you're there. And all of you who have come on as guests, Debbie, girl, you don't know what you do for me either. And I thank you, Renee. Oh my God, I could not have. I definitely would not be here without you. And I don't want to call any more names because you always get in trouble because you miss everybody and somebody feels slighted. But to my due time crew, there would be no Pastor Steph without you. I want to talk to Teresa, Rihanna, Serge, Patty. This is the congregation. Without you having my back, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I'm tough. I'm tough on you because God has given me an X-ray vision as to who you are. And I want you to think about all the stuff you did this week that you never thought you could do. That's God. No one else but God. No one else but God. You didn't think God could use you like that. But it's nobody else but God. Keep doing God's work. He will bless your life more abundantly than you could ever imagine. Anika, man, from the day you stepped into my life, you've been incredible. She takes it, man. She takes it. I was giving it up to her this week. She takes it. Her and Dwayne have held this whole tech business down. They came and learned this StreamYard and they just did what they needed to do. And man, Anika's been here every single day. Teresa was here every day. Dwayne is on every day. And where would you be without people like you? So I want to say thank you. If God closed my eyes tonight, I want to say I love you so much. And I
love you too, sis.
Without you, every one of you really understand that words, as many words as I've used, there's still so much more I wish I could say that my heart is feeling. And when I go to sleep at night, I take you with me. So thank you so much. You mean the world. Every one of you mean the world to me. Now, I asked each and every one of them I wanted to have a special class send out and I want, and the staff send out, and I wanted, you know, I'm always thinking of something crazy, and because I always got the crazies hanging out with me, I asked them to send me a video. Send me a video of you, you know, singing to this song, and we can do something with it. And I wish I could have done more, but the time got away from me. But I want you to know, everybody, everybody put their best foot forward. I show this in this finale. They worked hard all week, and if I could give an award to each and every one of them, I would. So I'm giving you my verbal flowers now, and I thank you so much for my gift. And here's the staff and the crew's gift back to you. This due time finale. Wait and see what they've done.
Oh Lord.
I wonder if she put me in.
Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation.
You better sing.
Blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation. Oh, magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised. Oh, magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised.
Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation.
The Lord, for he is worthy to be praised. Oh, magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised. let's magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised. Oh, let's magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised.
Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, blessed be the rock, blessed be the rock of my salvation.
Magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised. Oh, magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised.
magnify the Lord, for he is worthy to be. Hosanna, oh, blessed be the rock. Blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, blessed be the rock. Blessed be the rock of my salvation.
To be praised. That was awesome. Tamika, I loved it. Yay!
I wore the bonnet for AJ.
That's all right. That's all right. Hallelujah.
That was so awesome.
That is our finale. And they worked hard. And I told them whether you can sing or not, if you want to sing, just give it to them because that's what we are doing. I want to say thank you to each and every one of the Due Time crew members, Seventh-day Sabbath Church of God. Let me see, I gotta make sure. The guests of the virtual experience.
The whole one Pistons family over here. Hi, family.
I want to say thank you to the guests of the virtual experience, AJ Senior and Lady A. Hill. I want to say thank you again to our tech department, Dwayne McLeese, Anika McPhail, and Teresa Bill. I want to say thank you to our daily listeners, people who just tune in each and every morning and give us our courage to just step into this video virtual experience. And our engineer of the morning show, Sean Kings, thank you very much. Let me say, this has been a fantastic week. God spares. We have another volume 2 coming up, and make sure you watch out because we got some stuff going on. You've been listening to It's Due Time with Pastor Steph. Join us Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. where we discuss matters of the heart, mind, and spirit. As you go through your day, be sure to keep your mind set on things that are above, not on things that are on the earth. It will only serve as a distraction. Prayer changes things. It's Pastor Steph signing off. Oh, it has been a blessing to have had you. We thank you so much for loving us. We love you. I love
you.
Chop of the night. Chop of the night.
Oh, yeah.
We love you.